Hey, what's up, Cool Like That peeps? It is me, your Cool Like That Asian in the house. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I wanted to come by because I thought it was kind of funny because I've been watching the news, I've been watching social media, I've been just really honed in on this elections this year because I just love elections. 2016, I was very honed in because I didn't want Trump to win. 2020, I was there a little bit. I didn't want Trump to win, but I started to wake up a little bit. But this year, people, I was on it. When I first saw this elections happening, we knew Biden wasn't going to cut it. We knew that, but we already knew that something was going to be up when they installed Kamala Harris. And the first time when they installed her, I made a video and I got reamed for it from including my asshole friends who are not my friends anymore because they decided to take me off their Facebook. So go F yourself. I don't care. They decided, I basically called it out. And now everybody else is also saying that, including black people, including women, that do not vote for Kamala because she's a black woman. And I said it that way. All right. And people reamed me for it. People reamed me for it. And look at where we are now. Okay. And I am still not voting for that wench because you know what? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That woman, okay, she is brainless. She doesn't even know. All right. Let me tell you something. She doesn't even know that she's making a mistake, or people are laughing at her, or she doesn't even clean it up a little bit. She makes the same mistake over and over and over again, and people don't even around her are so bad, and doesn't even advise her correctly, doesn't even stand up to her. Her own husband doesn't even stand up to her and say, you know what, stop laughing, stop the cackling, stop doing that. If I was her, right, and they asked me, what is my biggest weakness? I would say, you know what, a lot of people has been saying it's my laugh. And maybe it is. But you know what, if that is the weakness that I have, I'd rather have that and everything else be strong. Okay, that would have been hilarious. But then she laughs at these stupid jokes, and the jokes is not even genuine. And I think that's what gets me, is that when people just got turned off by the very, it's almost like you're getting interviewed, right? And you get that blockage. You can't even get through to this person because you're like, is this person genuine or not? And once you know for a fact that's not a genuine response, it's just like it turns you off totally. And with her, that's how she is. It turns me off when I hear her every single time doing the same thing over and over. And like they say, it's a word salad. It's like it's pure BS. And you can see right through it. You can see that she almost gets to the point where she's just wants to recite everything over and over and over again and not even think twice, thinking that she's going to get her way through. But this might be the toughest battle for her because let's just be real. The American people are not joking now. They are not joking now. They see the prices on the shelves at the store. It's a lot higher than usual. You know, I can see the biggest thing is when I'm having to pay credit card stuff, my interest rates are still too high, and they're still price gouging me there. So where can we win here? So the people who said those things, that I was racist and that I was all of that BS, no, because I foreseen it, that this woman has no class, no brains, nothing. She likes to talk about Trump, and she knows for a fact she is copying every single little thing that he has done. And if you guys want me to list it out, they think you guys are stupid. Whoever voted for her thinks you guys are stupid because of the fact you guys don't listen to other types of voices. And I implore you guys, this is where I went wrong in 2016. I did not listen to anything else except for CNN and all the MSNBC. But if you guys, I really, 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 really beg you, I really do, I really genuinely ask you guys to go and look at other independent voices out there, because the media will not be friends with you. They only are there for the ratings. I'm telling you guys that. And you will know for a fact if somebody's telling you the truth. You will know for a fact. We all already know Trump said that these things in 2016, and he does the same exact thing. But we know for a fact that Kamala Harris had changed her views several different times over the last couple of years. Nobody does that. Nobody does that so much in the last couple of years. She did it. She did it. And she continues to lie and pander to people. She's worse than a shapeshifter. She's worse than a chameleon. Okay, and that's the bad thing about this, is that people eat this crap up and then think it's okay for her to just go around and parade this thing and then pay people to come to her rallies and do all of those things. It's really sick. And we think Trump the way she called Trump Hitler and all of this, people are not buying this anymore. I don't buy this. Okay, I don't buy the nonsense. And it's very sad that she continues to pander, and then she continues to gaslight people and to think that, let me get loud. No, lady, don't do that. Okay, you could have done better if you just stayed the way you are. Okay, don't try to pander to all these groups of people. But she tends to pander, and that makes me it's just like you're more racist than an actual racist. Okay, that didn't make sense, but whatever. It's so sad. All right, and it's funny because people don't like to do their research, and people doesn't like to just take Trump at his word sometimes, right? Because of the fact of how in your face that he is, and he'll call you fat and ugly, and he doesn't care, right? If you're fat and ugly, maybe it is the truth, because he will tell the truth. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, and that's why it's really sad, because the way she can't even be mad, right? She can't even yell and scream or whatever her word and be genuine about it. When she looks at the crowd and says, yeah, I'm speaking, she does that, and I'm like, you've already done that once, you've already done that twice, so stop. Just stop. Okay, even President Obama, he had some class to it. He actually had some class. Even Donald Trump had some class. He said, just throw them out. At least he did it as genuine as possible. With her, the expression she makes, everything, it's like an empty vessel, empty soul, or nothing is in there. Maybe she's a robot. I don't know. But anyways, it makes me upset that I've lost friends because they don't have brains. Okay, I'm going to say it like it is. They don't have brains to go and do some research, and they may say the same thing about me, and I really don't care, because you know what? If I lose friends, okay, that's fine. But at least I did it genuinely, where I wanted to make sure that people are doing it, thinking about it, making sure they had a brain to think about it, right? And I'm sure my friends have a brain, but really think about what you're doing, right? It makes me sad. It makes me sad that I've been part of this community for quite some time, being a gay man, been part of this community, but I can't trust my own community because they're not inclusive. They're not inclusive of every single person out there, every single people, right? They're not inclusive of me. They're not inclusive of people that has an independent voice. We have to go with the narrative of the gay community, and that pisses me off because that's not who I am. I think independently. I don't go with the crowd, right? If there's something wrong with this picture, I will tell it like it is, right? And you might think, oh, they're just coming out against me and blah, blah, blah. You know what? Let me tell you something. Okay, it's not all about being gay. Right? It's not all about being gay. But if we're looking to be accepted, we don't force our sexuality or our gender or whatever on other people. It's not right, right? And the thing is that we fought for so long to have a label like being gay. Don't come into my space. I'm sorry, don't come into my space to say you're non-binary, you're all this, you're all that. Okay, great. You do you. Okay, you can love everybody you want. You do you. You don't have to have a label. But I want a label. I want to be gay, right? So that's the thing that I have a problem with, is that we're not all inclusive. And until we get there and say that we're and not say, do, right? Accept everybody. Because I can guarantee you this: if I went to a gay parade and I came out as a conservative gay and I marched in that parade, not all gays I'll be pelted with water balloons or something, more than likely. Or I'm afraid to go out there because this is the Democrat state. And I wouldn't be surprised people are going to be out there acting a fool if we walked in a parade. So we're not all inclusive. And until we do that, and until we have people that has brave voices that are gay here in Hawaii or anywhere else, there is got to be a little bit of change in our community, because I will not support the LGBT community again until we change our mindset. It might not be even in my lifetime. And that's sad. It's really sad. But I wanted to say this: go out and vote. Whoever you're voting for, think about your vote, do your research. And I love you guys. I still do. Even if you're a Kamala Harris supporter or whatever, and you vote for her, that's fine. I'll make fun of